Stan Mitchell today. He was my pastor when I was in Nashville. I was telling him about my summer. I said, you know, I wouldn't have missed it for nothing. I wouldn't want to go through it again either. I've had a wonderful summer. I had to sit down and couldn't move and created the podcast and this video podcast. And he said, well, the Lord said he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. Actually, King David said that. And I said, well, I don't think God made me get on the motorcycle. He said, you know, God doesn't have to make us do anything. We provide him with the material. I asked my office to send me all of your questions. A lot of questions have been coming in. But I said, put them all in one email because I can't go through all that. It's too much. And so they did. And you have asked a lot of questions. One was a lot of questions like this. When are you coming back to? And then indefinite cities. San Antonio, Louisiana, California, Houston again. Well, check out marklowry.com. Look at the schedule page because that's what I have to do. I have no idea where I'm going and don't know when I'll be back. Half the time I haven't left yet when they're saying, when are you going to be back? And I say, I haven't left yet. Does anyone on the bus snore? They say I do. And I've heard Kim Lord does, but my bunk is in the back left and hers is up front and I don't hear her. Of course, when I'm asleep, I don't hear anybody. Believe it or not, Michael Lord does not snore. To the best of my knowledge, his bunk is right across the hall from mine, and it could be I'm sleeping so hard I don't hear him. I love Paula Dean's show, too. Do you cook? No. Have you made anything from her cookbooks? No. I don't cook, but I do eat. You have 2 dogs now. Did you have pets when you were a kid? Someone wants to know. I did have a dog named Sugar. She was an outdoor dog. She was a Spitz mutt. But I didn't love her like I love these. I don't know what's happened. I didn't hang out with her, and, you know, I loved her. I was sad when she died, but it wasn't like Bo and Stanley. Bo and Stanley are amazing dogs. We haven't heard about Stan Mitchell and Grace Point for a while. How's Stan doing? Well, like I just told you in the last segment, I talked to him this morning. We don't talk much. But we were talking about how we don't talk much. We don't, you know, we're the kind of low-maintenance friends. We just pick up where we left off. But every time I talk to him, I hear from home. I'm telling you, just saying stuff on the phone about how we give him the material. And he told me that. I just died laughing about, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. You know what I just talked about. But Stan's doing great. The church is doing good. You can go to gracepoint.net and you can hear his sermons. And he's doing great. My favorite song on your Be the Miracle CD is Be the Miracle. But my second favorite is Carry Me. How come you don't sing that one in concert? Because I haven't learned it. I got to learn it. And I just haven't taken the time to learn it. I need to learn it because we're getting a lot of requests for Carry Me. It's a beautiful song. Sonia Isaacs wrote it. Great song. I'm going to learn it. I'll learn it. Do you really read all of your emails? All that they send me. I told them if they're mean or negative, I don't want to see it. But if they're critical in a good way, constructively, I'd love to see it. But if they're just mean-spirited, I ain't got time for that. So they are read through, and then they're passed on to me. Remember when Liberty University used to be Liberty Baptist? Yes. That's when I went to Liberty in 1975, it was Liberty Baptist College. So let me tell you, I went to a high school that no longer exists, and so I guess that diploma is no good. I went to a college, Liberty Baptist College, that no longer exists, so I guess that diploma is not any good, because now it's Liberty University, so I guess I'm just totally uneducated. What's with Signature Sounds ties? You'll have to ask them. They think it's a fashion statement. I think it's a faux pas. What's an independent Baptist that you talk about on your Hollywood video? Well, I presume it's a break-off of the Southern Baptist. It was way before I was born. And I was just raised an independent. In other words, they didn't have a cooperative program. Each church was independent. Now, they would get together for meetings, but nobody told anybody what to do. Every church was autonomous, and they could do their own thing. It was independent. And sometimes we were independent of God, but that's another story. What does your mother think about the current state of your hair? She don't care. I don't critique her hair. She don't critique mine. She's just glad I'm not in prison. What's your favorite Bible verse? 1 Chronicles 26:18, King James Version. At Parbar westward, 4 at the causeway, and 2 at Parbar.